Hey, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and all other placements. My light seekers, welcome back to Sacred Light Tarot, and we are going to be taking a look at the month of October 2025. It is that season, that time of year, whenever fall rustles the leaves and the air gets a bit cooler. Guys, make sure that you subscribe if you have not yet already. Make sure that you let me know how and if this resonates with you in the comments down below. And for those of you who would like a more in-depth personal reading with yours truly, you can book that in the description box down below. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle card. We have Samadhi. All right, perfect acceptance, the number 29. Okay, perfect acceptance. This does not mean that everything will be perfect. It means accept things as they are, perfectly imperfect. Perfect acceptance. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the first week of October. The first week of October, please, ladies. Thank you. The first week of October. The first week of October. And then, okay, the first week of October, we do have the Seven of Cups. I will show you these here in just a moment. These are absolutely gorgeous cards. Okay. Thank you. All right. For the second week, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. For the fourth week, we have the third week, sorry, we have the King of Pentacles. Okay. And then one more, please, ladies. One more. Okay. They're giving me this one. The Three of Swords. Okay. I'm very interested to see what this is all about. The Seven of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Underneath, and the Three of Swords. Underneath the bottom of the deck in the subconscious energies, we do have the World. Okay, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio coming out. We have the Emperor. Okay, Capricorn and Aries energy showing up. And then we have the Ten of Wands. It feels like you're putting an end to something that has been a big burden. Something that has been worth it, but it feels like it's finally over. The Ten of Wands with the salmon swimming upstream. It's like, yeah, you finally made it to your destination and now you can rest. The World, a completion. I feel like it's not without its casualties though here, as we do have the Three of Swords showing up for the last week. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Okay, so the Seven of Cups for the first week of October. So many decisions, options. This can also be confusion. This can be wondering whether or not you made the right decision, whether or not you have picked the right cup. Let me know if you guys are watching from someplace, what country you're watching from. I'm always very, very interested. And do keep in mind that these are general readings, which is to say that they will not and should not resonate with every one of you. For a more in-depth personal reading with me, you can book one using the link in the description box down below. All right, guys. So, ladies, for the Seven of Cups, if you would, please. Okay. Okay. All right. The Nine of Swords. Okay. And the Moon. There's trepidation around what. Okay. A lot of stress due to the unknown of how something will turn out. The Six of Wands. Yeah, success. Okay. So the Seven of Cups. I need to investigate all of these options. It's providing a bit of stress in the mind space because of the unknown, the Moon here, Cancer and Piscean energy. This could be coming off of the new moon solar eclipse that we are having in Virgo on the 21st at the end of September. So do watch that video, all right, guys? Make sure that you watch for your moon, your rising, your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus, all of your signs, or all of your placements. The Seven of Cups. Yeah. Don't be afraid of stepping into the unknown. Following the light of the moon. Again, perfectly imperfect. Your card. The number 29. Perfect acceptance. It feels like, yeah, Spirit is really asking you to accept that which you do not know. What is this Nine of Pentacles, please, ladies? What is this Nine of Pentacles? The Queen of Wands. Okay. it feels like you're doing things on your own terms. The Nine of Wands is a very no nonsense kind of energy. She really does not care what anyone thinks. She goes her own way. She really does follow her own passions, her own pursuits, and she does not really care. The Nine of Pentacles says that, yeah, I'm doing just fine on my own. I really don't need anyone else. I may want someone else, but this feels kind of like a solo journey that you're on. There could be someone else here with you. We will see if that comes through. The Knight of Pentacles. Careful planning. Careful planning, I'm hearing. Okay, what else? What else? What else? Okay. Well, we have the Eight of Swords. Just saw that. The Eight of Swords on the High Priestess. For those of you who are questioning your intuition, I feel like it's going to be very important to you with Cancer and Piscean energy here in the High Priestess and the Moon. It's all about trusting your intuition. It's about looking out for signs and synchronicities. It's about saying, I choose to trust the universe and the path that I am going down. Again, perfect acceptance. I accept the things that I cannot change. I can only change the things that I have the power to change. And that typically is within yourself. So I can see why the Nine of Pentacles is showing up here. You may be saying on a personal level, whenever it comes to my own personal stability, what is it that I'm being called to do? What am I being called to plan for? And there is a bit of, again, we have the Nine of Swords here and we have the Eight of Swords here, which tells me that you are overthinking things quite a bit and you may not be leaning into your intuition. If you've been sensing, hey, this is definitely what I want to do, I feel a strong calling toward this, a strong intuitive nudge to follow this path, absolutely do it. Yes, am I saying that you should blindly follow your intuition? Absolutely not. Ask questions, of course. The Knight of Pentacles here is advocating for you to plan your next steps. But be careful of getting lost in your thoughts. Lost in the weeds is what I'm hearing. Hold on just 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the King of Pentacles. So it looks like whatever it is that you are questioning in your thoughts, you're overcoming and you are taking control of your stability here with the King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. The Six of Pentacles, you're giving to something. And it's an equal exchange. The Six of Pentacles is about time, effort, and energy. Pentacles are about time, effort, energy, and of course money. It's about giving to something and receiving that which you have given in return. The Six of Pentacles, an equal give and take or giving to something here. The Six of Cups. Okay, it feels like this is something that you have. Sixes are all about balance. Whether it's the Six of Swords, the Six of Cups, or the Six of Pentacles, it's all about balance. You do have the Six of Cups here. Do I think that this has to do with past emotion? It could. You could be in a place where you are now able to investigate something from your past, take an objective look at it, and say, was this indeed fair or was it an imbalance? Because the Six of Pentacles can sometimes be, I am giving to something, but I am not receiving in return. You may be objectively looking at this past energy, this past emotion, these feelings of nostalgia and saying, are these based in something that I want to return to? Or is this something that I have moved on from and I've learned from? I'm looking at all of these swords here and I feel like in a way, and the Six of Wands, this almost feels like you're wanting to succeed here this month in objection to something from the past, in a specific area where you did not have success and victory. Whether this be a relationship, whether this be, it is not necessarily having to do with fond memories of one person. It can be fond memories of a past life that you used to live. Maybe you're going back to work. Maybe you are in this King of Pentacles energy and you're saying, I can finally get back to enjoying the things that I once did because now I have the stability to do that. Okay, I can now give to the things that I once enjoyed because now I have the stability to do that. For others of you, yes, this could be a past person. The Ace of Swords. Okay, It's like an honest conversation. It's truth and it's clarity. You could be having a conversation with someone from the past and giving them the oh wow. I felt like you knew that this was coming. I felt like you knew that this was an option that was always out there for you to revisit. Whether or not this was going to come back round was a mystery here with the moon and the high priestess. It's like your intuition was saying, yeah, there's still unfinished business. There is still something that needs to be wrapped up here in this whole situation, whether this is a relationship, whether this is a friendship, whether this is someone within a family dynamic. But I feel like you are having an honest conversation here with this person. It could be clarity that you're having. Let's see what the Three of Swords is all about here in the 4th week. Okay, we do have the 5 of Wands. Outside conflict. We do have the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn yet again. All right, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius here in the Ace of Swords. Don't worry, I will go through all of the signs at the end of the reading. So, the 5 of Wands. I feel like there's conflict, outside conflict or competition. The Page of Cups. Okay, for some of you, you may be what is this Page of Cups? For some of you, you may be revisiting the King of Pentacles. Okay, for some of you, you may be revisiting something from your past only to discover that it is no longer there. This could be a childhood home. This could be a job or a friend that you used to consider to be a very, very close friend, only to find out that, and you're wanting to have this conversation, reissue this stable foundation between you and them, and I feel like you're met with conflict. If this is someone from the past, I don't feel like this person is open to reconciliation. You may be, they may not be. Or, cross-watcher, roles can be reversed. Underneath the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant, someone who is in charge. This is a leader. This is Taurus and Libra energy. This is the Pope of the Tarot. This can also be a high level of commitment. This can also be about listening to again, the High Priestess and the Hierophant are... she is the keeper of knowledge. He is the seeker of knowledge, the one who learns. Okay, you may be learning. You may be convening with your higher power, whatever that is. The 7 of Cups here again, and Judgment. Okay, I feel like the 7 of Cups and Judgment. It all comes down to what is underneath the bottom of the deck. You're doing right by what you know to be your morals, your ethics, your beliefs, and your values, and making a judgment call based on that. Out of all of the options, you're taking a look at this. I can understand why the stress is here, but ultimately you're saying, I'm going to do what lends itself to my stability. The King of Pentacles, mastering my stability, maintaining my stability. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Okay, we do have Taurus and Libra here in the Hierophant. We also have Scorpionic energy, Plutonic energy here in Judgment. I do feel like you are making a choice, a judgment call to allow something to depart. The Emperor, you are looking after, you're taking, with the Emperor being underneath the bottom of the main deck, this is almost like, yeah, I'm taking control of my own life. Capricorn and Aries energy. The King of Pentacles does the same. Okay. Capricorn energy. Capricorn and Aries. It's mixing earth with fire, and it's really getting things done. It's taking the lead on something. The world. I feel like you are closing out some option that you had. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. And the 10 of Wands. It may be difficult, but it needs to be done. The Hierophant, Taurus and Libra energy, Scorpionic energy here in Judgment. We have the Ace of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. The King of Pentacles, again, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, twice out here. So stability seems to be something that you are, time, effort, and energy is something that you are really prioritizing this month. The Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We have the High Priestess, Cancer and Piscean energy. We have the Moon, also Cancer and Piscean energy. There is a strong emphasis on where the North Node is, which is in Pisces, about going toward and trusting where you are headed. Again, I'm going to refer back to your oracle card, Samadhi, the number 29, perfect acceptance. Again, it does not mean that everything is perfect. Sometimes we accept things just as they are and we say, I have to accept this is acceptance of perfection and imperfection alike. Everything is perfect in its imperfection. Okay, Aries, that is what I have for you. Very, very interesting message. If this did resonate with you, I would love for you guys to subscribe. At the end of September, they are going to be making changes, especially to the spiritual community. So if you want to continue to see me on your feed, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you like and interact with the video. The more that you interact with the channel, the better able I am to pick up on your energies. It is an exchange of energy. Okay, guys? With that in mind, take care. Have a fantastic October. If I don't see you again, then trust that you received everything that you needed to know here in this message. Take care, guys. Mwah. Hey everyone, thank you so much for being with me here today. Whether or not you're here for your own sign or you're cross-watching for someone else, thank you guys again, as always, for liking, for subscribing, and for letting me know how and if this resonated with you in the comments down below. If you would like a more in-depth personal reading with yours truly, you can always check in the description box of every video, including this one, and find the link to my Etsy store. Guys, I thank you so much for all of your love and support, and I cannot wait to see you here on the next video. But with that in mind, if you want more content, then check out these videos here or go straight to the channel. I'll see you guys again here soon. Until then, take care.